Imagine this. You're a star on a tiny Division II campus. Your Saturdays are spent in front of maybe a few hundred fans. No TV cameras, no five-star recruiting buzz. Scouts barely know your name. But deep down, you know you belong in the NFL. What if I told you that from these same small fields have come some of the most explosive, clutch, and dominant players in the league, past and present? Many undrafted, overlooked, told they were too slow, too small, and from the wrong school. The Cheetah, Tyreek Hill. Dynamic Austin Eckler. Gritty Gene Upshaw. That is just the tip of the spear. They aren't flukes. They are proof that talent, grit, and opportunity can come from anywhere. Today we're diving into the best Division II success stories. The underdogs who made it to the biggest stage. If you've ever been counted out, this one is for you. I'm Eddie, and here on Pigskin Passages, we're diving into D2 to NFL success stories. Before we start, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, without further ado, let's dive into it.
The other guy that I really affected was Trent Dilfer.
First, we will take a look at players who set the standard and carried the torch for the players of the modern day. Blue Hands. That's what they call wide receiver Rod Smith. Before earning that moniker and starring for the Denver Broncos for 13 seasons, Smith earned his chops at Missouri Southern. After going undrafted and spending his first 2 pro seasons getting caught up to speed, Smith went on to dominate defenses for the better part of a decade, with 8 1,000-plus yard seasons and 11,000 career receiving yards. This earned Smith 3 Pro Bowl selections while winning 2 Super Bowl rings. Highway 63. That's what they called offensive guard Gene Upshaw due to his jersey number and the wide open lanes he cleared for his teammates to run through. After a successful career at Texas A&I, he was drafted in the first round, 17th overall by the then Oakland Raiders, where he would spend his entire career. He racked up 9 All-Pro honors, 7 Pro Bowl selections, spots on the 1970s All-Decade, 75th and 100th Anniversary NFL All-Time teams. He went on to win 2 Super Bowls, an AFL championship, and has his bust enshrined in the Canton Pro Football Hall of Fame. Automatic Adam Vinatieri's nickname after being a kicker in the NFL for 24 years speaks for itself. He went undrafted out of then Division II South Dakota State and went on to play those 2.5 decades between the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts. He is best known for making the 2 most iconic game-winning kicks in Super Bowl history and retired after being a member of 4 separate Super Bowl championship teams. Vinatieri led the league in scoring in 2004, earned a spot on 3 All-Pro and Pro Bowl teams, was selected as a member of both the 2000s and 100th Anniversary NFL All-Time teams, as well as being inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
And taken in, touchdown Washington wins, Darrell Green.
The ageless wonder, Darrell Green. He spent 20 years as a defensive back for the Washington Redskins from 1983 to 2002. Like Upshaw, he was drafted in the first round with the 28th overall pick out of Texas A&I. He was a 7-time Pro Bowl player, earned 4 selections to All-Pro teams, the 1996 NFL Man of the Year, won 2 Super Bowls, and is enshrined in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Regulator, mount up!
The Smiling Assassin. Defensive lineman John Randall loved to flash a wide grin to strike terror into his opponents' hearts before delivering a bone-rattling hit. After going undrafted out of Texas A&I, John Randall annihilated opposing offenses for the Minnesota Vikings in the 90s before playing his last 2 seasons with the Seattle Seahawks. Though he never won a Super Bowl, he was one of the most dominant and terrifying pass rushers in NFL history. He went on to lead the league in sacks in 1997, was a 6-time All-Pro selection, picked to be on 7 Pro Bowl teams, is a member of both the 1990s All-Decade and 100th Anniversary NFL All-Time teams, and is a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Now that we wrapped up diving into the past, let's look at recent memory and players who are inspiring the next generation to come.
Danny Woodhead down the sideline.
They call him the newsboy because he's always delivering on Sunday. That's running back Danny Woodhead in a nutshell. After gaining the second most all-purpose yards in NCAA history at Chadron State, he went undrafted and got his first shot with the New York Jets, and he stuck there for 3 seasons. He then became a household name by breaking out with the Tom Brady-led New England Patriots for 3 seasons, and Woodhead appeared in a Super Bowl game in his time there. This got him the opportunity to be a featured back for the San Diego Chargers for 4 seasons, before then finishing his career out playing with the 2017 Baltimore Ravens. Woodhead retired having earned almost 5,000 yards, scored an impressive 53 touchdowns, and displayed staying power, having played for 11 seasons in the NFL. Running back Austin Eckler was fondly referred to as pound for pound by his teammates because of how impressive and mighty his strength is compared to the frame on his 5'8" body. This frame was likely why he went undrafted despite dominating at Western Colorado. He went on to be a 2024 All-Pro in his career and racked up 9,700 all-purpose yards and a staggering 73 touchdowns as a human Swiss Army knife that could run, catch, and even return kicks.
Pressure coming and it's blocked right at the 30-yard line. The block by Adam Thielen.
Next up is the ever-reliable wide receiver Adam Thielen. Nobody knew who he was coming from Minnesota State before signing with the Minnesota Vikings as an undrafted rookie free agent. Thielen went on to embody consistency and inspire others with his underdog story throughout his 9 NFL seasons spread between the Vikings, Carolina Panthers, and Pittsburgh Steelers. He was twice voted to the Pro Bowl and a member of the 2017 All-Pro team after compiling 8,500 yards and scoring 65 touchdowns in his career. The red-sleeved wrecking ball, Matthew Judon, is quarterback nightmare fuel. Just like those old monster movies, nobody saw Judon coming to wreck the offenses coming out of Grand Valley State in the 5th round of the NFL Draft. He has spent 10 seasons owning his craft across 145 games with the Baltimore Ravens, New England Patriots, Atlanta Falcons, Miami Dolphins, and Buffalo Bills. His dominance on the edge has earned him 4 Pro Bowl honors and a total of 72 sacks across 10 seasons. The Cheetah, Tyreek Hill, has been blasting past defenders for 10 seasons as a wide receiver in the NFL. But prior to that, he was an undersized speedster with character concerns coming out of West Alabama. He was drafted in the 5th round by the Kansas City Chiefs, and there he spent 6 seasons under head coach Andy Reid. He was pulverizing offenses with Patrick Mahomes throwing him the ball. After this, he went on to play 4 seasons with the Miami Dolphins. Within his first 2 seasons, they were stuff of legend. Back-to-back 1,700-plus yard, 119 reception seasons, and a total of 20 touchdowns between the two. In these 10 seasons, he has racked up 13,000 all-purpose yards to go with 95 touchdowns to earn 8 Pro Bowl selections, where he has been honored to 6 All-Pro teams, and he's also a Super Bowl champion. He will go down as a great of his era with a spot on the NFL 2010's All-Decade team. From Rod Smith and Gene Upshaw rewriting the record books, to Darrell Green locking down receivers and John Randall dominating in the trenches, these Division II legends prove talent doesn't care what division you play in. And today, that same fire burns brighter than ever. Danny Woodhead turning undrafted dreams into a decade-long career. Austin Eckler becoming one of the most versatile weapons in the league. Adam Thielen catching almost everything in sight. Matthew Judon wrecking offensive lines, and Tyreek Hill, the cheetah, turning speed into Super Bowl magic and offensive dominance. These 10 players, and so many more, share one thing in common. They were overlooked. They came from small schools with big hearts, and they refused to let anyone tell them that they weren't good enough. Division II football isn't a stepping stone. It's a proving ground, a place where grit meets opportunity and legends are forged in the shadows. So whether you're a player grinding on a small campus right now, a coach building a program, or just someone who loves a great underdog story, remember this. The path from Division II to the NFL is real. The dream is still very much alive. All it takes is belief, hard work, and the opportunity. Who was your favorite story in the video, or is there one I missed? Drop it in the comments. If you want more videos like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This is Pigskin Passages, where every journey matters. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.